stood, his heart was clean. Found grace when none had been. I found grace in the eyes of the Lord, safe and sure by his word. Though the flood may rise and roar, grace will guide to heaven's shore. God gave plans to build the ark, a refuge from the judgment dark. Noah obeyed, he did believe, and through the storm he did receive. I found grace in the eyes of the Lord, safe and sure by his word. Though the flood may rise and roar, grace will guide to heaven's shore. In every age, grace still flows to hearts that trust, to faith that grows like no stand. By grace alone, by your hand, I found grace in the eyes of the Lord, safe and sure by his word. Though the flood may rise and roar, grace will guide to heaven's shore.
Grace will guide heaven short. Grace, the eyes of the Lord. Yeah, Grace and the eyes of the Lord remix. Genesis 6. Day 6, Songbook of Genesis. Good remix. The song, Noah finds grace. It features Noah's calling, corruption on earth, the beginning of the ark story through cinematic Bible music. Look to his word, follow his word, his will be done. That was remixed now for word for word, Genesis 6.
And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with men, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the dawn, These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man, and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with God. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Watch out a little bit, dog. What?
Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof, with lower, second, and third story shalt thou make it. And behold, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven. And everything that is in the earth shall die, but with thee will I establish my covenant. And thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee, and of every living thing of all flesh. 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female, of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind. 2 of every sort shall come unto thee, to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Thus did Noah, according to all that God commanded him. So did he.
So did he. Commanded by God. According to all that God commanded him. So did he. Genesis 6. Yes, Genesis 6. Did I get rid of the snow? Yep, got rid of the snow. Yes, got rid of the snow, good. Yep. There's something in the background. Get rid of the noisy snow. Lights, camera, action. action. Yeah. That was good. Good song. Good song of praise. Still a little bit. Camera pointed too high. Now to my practice sessions. Practice sessions, some good little ditties. Find it. Let's see. Get to where I need to get to. Do another song. Find it here. No, that's not it. Where is it? I thought I did one that was without the music. No, I didn't. I'll have to do this one then. I'll do this one then. Let's see if I can fandangle it. Fandango. There we go. Last shall be first, original, inspired by Matthew 20. The vineyard calls workers all through the night, all through the day. Morning or twilight, the same terror paid. A lesson in grace, no rank to be found. Equal the mercy, circles around. Now we're going. The vineyard calls workers all through the day. Morning or twilight, the same they're paid. A lesson in grace, no rank to be found. Equal the mercy, it circles around. The last shall be first, the humble shall rise. The kingdom is open with no disguise. Not by our deeds, but by his decree. The greatest among us bows down to be free. The greatest among us bows down to be free. A mother once asked for her sons to reign, to sit by the throne, but the answer was plain. To lead is to serve, to sift up the low. The measure of greatness is love that you show. That shall be first, the humble shall rise. The kingdom is open with no disguise, not by our deeds, but by his decree. The greatest among us bows down to be free. A cup to be shared, a burden to bear, a yoke that is light for those who dare to walk in the steps of the one who gave a life poured out the world to save. Harvest is ready, the workers are few, but grace will sustain in all that you do. The wages of heaven are not what you earn, it's the gift of the Father in hearts that burn. Last shall be first, the humble shall rise. The kingdom is open with no disguise, not by our deeds, but by his decree. The greatest among us bows down to be free. The greatest among us bows down to be free. The greatest among us bows down to be free. The greatest among us bows down to be free. Scratchy voice. Throat lozenges next time. Getting there. Work in progress. Last shall be first. That's possible. Second round song. Other ones are gonna either be the Marine song, cover song, Marine song, or cover song, I'll Fly Away. I still gotta line up that. Line those two up with background, backtracks, instruments. I can sing along with it. Getting there in good lyrics. Work on the voice, yeah. Yes, indeed. Sign off for now. Until back online. 7 a.m. during the week, 8 a.m. on weekends. You know what to do.